Welcome back everybody to my channel. It's me, Ronisha, and I'm back with this kind of prom simple look. First, I'm going to take my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot and I'm going to use this to prime my eyes. And I am buffering this on my eyelid with my Real Technique buffer brush. Then I'm going to go into the Confidence palette by PROFUSION, and I'm going to take the shades Dynasty, Secure, Fireside, and that last shade Switch. I'm going to use that on my lid. You'll see that later. But first I'm going to take the shade Dynasty, and I'm using the Morphe M533, and I'm just going to buff this into my crease. Not bringing a lot of the product to the inner part of my eye. Mostly focusing the color to the outer parts of my eye. Then I'm going to take the shade Secure. This is one of my favorite shades. I said this in my last video. And I'm taking this shade on the same Morphe M533. And I'm focusing that mostly to the outer parts of my eye and stopping as I get to the middle part. Then I'm going to take the shade Dynasty again and just blend out that Secure shade to bring that shade back. Using the shade Fireside on this brush that comes out of the Confidence palette. It's a dual-ended brush. I'm using that fluffier tapered side to put this shade into my crease. Using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Fair 02 on a Morphe M224 brush, I'm going to create my cut crease. After that's done, I'm going to take my finger and blend out the outer edges of that cut crease just to make sure that everything is smooth for that transition into adding the shadows. And for the lid, I'm going to take another fluffier brush and just pat that out to make sure that is all dried down and flat. Then I'm going to take that Confidence brush with the shade Fireside. I'm going to add that to the outer V of my eye. Taking the shade Winning on the other side of that dual-ended brush that I just used to pat that Fireside shade on the outer V, I'm going to use that other side and pat that shade Winning onto the lid. And then I'm going to go into the shade Switch. I'm using a Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm just going to pat this on or swipe it on. Then once that is done, I am going to take the J. LaRue White Gold pigment, and I'm going to use a bullet side of my Urban Decay brush that I got from one of my Naked palettes, and it's a double-ended brush, and I'm taking that and I'm patting that shimmer onto the eyelid and also going over that Switch shade. And then I'm going to take some more of that Switch shade and just bring that shade back some more. Then I'm going to go into liner, and I'm just going to line my lash line right now because I'm not going to create that wing until I'm done with my eyes. And I'm using the NYC liquid liner with the NYX liquid liner brush. Yeah, I hate the brush that comes in that NYC liner. It's horrible. Anyways, I'm going to go into lining or etching out my crease, and I'm using the Inglot gel liner. It's the white one. I think it's the number 76, I think. I'm not sure. But the brush that I'm using is like a really small, thin acrylic brush that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I really like these brushes because they can get a precise line. I'm just not good with lines, so excuse me. For complexion, I'm going into the Cover FX smoothing. I think it's like I don't know what it's called. I'll put it down in the description box. But I'm taking this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Makeup, and this is in the shade 515. And I'm just going to put this on my face and pat it out with my Real Techniques Instapop cheek brush. Taking the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC42, I'm going to use this to highlight under the eyes. I haven't used this concealer in a long time, and yeah, I love it. I don't know why I keep switching back, but yeah, this is a good concealer, and I'm just going to blend that out with my Real Technique Instapop cheek brush that I have that foundation on, just to make sure that all the edges are blended out seamlessly. I set under my eyes with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, but then I'm going to go over it with this Super Stay powder, caramel beige, and I'm just going to set the rest of my foundation with the Sephora Micro Smooth setting powder or face bake powder, and then I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix press powder in NC47. Then I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep 4 on a Wet n Wild angled contour brush, and I'm just going to bronze up my face. The Sacha Buttercup setting powder, I'm going to use this to kind of cut out my cheekbone contour or clean that stuff up under there. And then I'm going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in Deep Tan or medium deep, and I'm gonna use this on another Wet n Wild blending brush to contour or etch out my nose contour. Then I'm using the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray to get all that powder set into my skin. Going in this sleek highlighting palette, and I'm going to use that shade right there. And I'm just putting these onto the apples of my cheeks and blending upward into little circular motions. Off camera, I added the Rodeo Drive highlighter by Ofra to the apples of my cheeks as well. Now it's time to complete the lower lash line. I'm going to put some of that ColourPop concealer on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to add that shade Fireside with a small blending brush and then blend it out. Then I'm going to take the shade Winning on that dual-sided brush, and I'm going to put that in the inner parts of my eye. And to tight line my water lines, I'm going to use the Inglot Gel Liner in 77. Then I'm going to use that NYX brush with that NYC liquid liner to create the outer parts of my wing, and then make sure that everything is nice and clean and there. Then I'm going to put my lashes on. These are some 25mm lashes that will be on a site from me soon, so look out for that. I will leave the information for that when it's ready. These eyelashes are beautiful, so I hope you're ready. I am. Then for lips, to complete the entire face, I'm going to take the Ellery liner from ColourPop, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. Then I'm taking the Wet n Wild Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose, and I'm going to smudge those together, and I'm using a fluffy brush to kind of blend the liner and the lipstick together so that everything is nice and seamless. This is the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoy. I have two different shapes on my eyes, but we're going to just ignore that. And I hope I see you guys again. Take care. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one.